We're going to review 9.7, the tangent ratio, for another day. We're going to do 3 problems, so these 3 problems can be added to your notes. You don't have to write down the directions, but I would like you to write down the problems. See if you can solve them before I do. It's okay to push pause, try them on your own, and then push play and watch me to see if you get them correct. The first problem says, find the tangent of each acute angle. Write your answers in simplest form. This is a right triangle here. There are 2 acute angles. I'm going to start with angle A right here. When we're writing a tangent, remember that the ratio, the fraction, is going to be opposite over adjacent. Adjacent means next to. If we're working with angle A, we're going to start with the side length that's opposite and put it over the side length that's adjacent. Angle A has 2 side lengths that are touching it. One's a leg, one's a hypotenuse. We are not working with the hypotenuse in this lesson. If they wanted the hypotenuse, they would put hypotenuse here. We're using the leg. Let's make sure we're always reducing. I'm going to divide by 8 here to get 3 over 4. As I mentioned before, there are 2 acute angles in a right triangle. B is also an acute angle, so I'm going to find the tangent of B. So I'm looking for the side length that's opposite over the side length that's adjacent, not the hypotenuse, the leg, and reduce, dividing by 8. Okay, now I'm going to approximate the tangent value to 4 decimal places. You're going to use your scientific calculator for this. There's also a page in the back of the book. Tangent of 36. They want us to round to 4 decimal places. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to use these 4 numbers. I'm going to look at the 5th number. If this number is 5 or more, it pushes this up, but it's not, so this stays the same. 0.7265 is my answer. Okay. Find the value of x, round to the nearest tenth. This is the point of the lesson. The point of the lesson is to find a missing side length. So I'm going to use the tangent ratio of the angle they give us and set it equal to a ratio of opposite over adjacent. Opposite is x, adjacent is 3. I'm going to start by finding the tangent of 48. Again, rounding to 4 decimal places. 1.1106. To the right of 6 is not 5 or more, so this does not push this number up. It stays the same. I'm going to solve this equation by multiplying both sides by 3. I still have this number saved in my calculator, so I'm just going to multiply by 3. And the directions say to round to the nearest tenth. So 3.3, this is the tenths place. I look to the right. This is not 5 or more, so this stays the same. On your homework, let's make sure we're showing our work for this portion right here. You do not have to redraw the triangles, and then there's not much work for these sections.